Living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we are talking about Diddy and so much that he's going through. At this point, we're gonna get into the conspiracy theories and anything. Let me just read this right quick, all right? Diddy reportedly steps aside as chairman of Revolt, a temporary move. Now, it's not only that. So he still, as y'all know, he owns Revolt TV. He still is an owner of Revolt TV. He's just no longer in the day-to-day works of Revolt TV, even though I don't even think he was in the day-to-day in the first place. I think he was only using his voice and trying to get other people on his platform, like Tariq Nasheed and his girl Young Miami and stuff like that, to do shows on Revolt TV so he can make it more popular. But he's not going to be doing that anymore because he stepped down. So, but not only that, he stepped down from that. What else did he step down from? Revolt. Chairman of Revolt. And then he stepped down. A charter school ended their partnership with him. What was the other one? It was a Ciroc. Was it Ciroc? Hold on. What was it? Okay. He also... It was, I don't think it was Ciroc, but it was something with alcohol. Because y'all know, remember, he had that whole thing with Ciroc. But it wasn't Ciroc. It was, I think is it De Leon? Whatever alcohol company that he owns a majority of, he had to step down from that too. So, Revolt, partnership with the charter school, that ended. The alcohol. Oh, and also his bodyguard is now about to tell a tell-all story about him. 50 Cent has also been kept on attacking Diddy. Y'all know 50 Cent. He's super petty. He hold grudges at all. Like, if he's the only person I know that stayed consistent. He don't forgive or none of that. He's still been beefing with his son for I don't even know how long, since bro was literally about like 7, 8, and he started picking his mom's out. He was like, F you dad, and ever since then it's been up with him. He ain't never forgave him, ain't never trying to forgive him. Yeah, he hold grudges for sure. But that is besides the point. We are going to talk about the bodyguard. Now, the bodyguard, he's about to do a tell-all story, a tell-all book. That's some cowardice, and I don't condone that at all, because first off, I'm just not that type of person. If you my homie, or if I used to work with you and stuff like that, and I seen some stuff that was going on, I'm not like, I just feel like that's some girl stuff. Like, I'm gonna do a tell-all book so I can make some money and then, expose this dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, that's just bad weird. But needless to say, he did do a interview or something like that. Was it an interview? Yeah, he did like an interview, and he was basically talking about, or was it him? It was either him or somebody else, but basically, I think it was him though. But he was basically doing an interview, and he was talking about how he was never really around the whole Casey thing. Actually, I don't think it was him or somebody else, but somebody, it might have been him or somebody else, was basically talking about they didn't know Cassie, and they didn't see what was going on with Cassie or anything like that. But the stuff that Cassie was talking about in her lawsuit that she had filed for Diddy, before she got paid, he said the same thing that she was alleging that he did is the same thing he saw Kim Porter go through. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but there has been rumors that Kim Porter got a black eye from Diddy, that she was being abused physically by Diddy. Diddy had kind of basically not like on a chokehold on her or anything like that, but when I say chokehold, I'm using it figuratively. But basically, he had her kind of locked up in a room type stuff. And if anything he says is what goes, and if she didn't do what he said, then it was pretty much up. And he was a very jealous guy and all this other stuff. And pretty much the guy who was around Diddy, which was the bodyguard, which I'm thinking I'm talking about the same person. He basically said, I seen all of it. Also, he's talking about how Diddy is, part of the LGBTQ community. And the reason why he says that is because there's a viral video. But we've all seen the video before. We just didn't know it was him in it. But now this is for sure the bodyguard that he was talking about. The bodyguard, Diddy is in a, what can I say? An adult store, right? And he's looking for plugs for, the thing that stink. And old boy's like, hey bro, what are you getting this for? Like, who is this for? And he's like, can I do my shopping alone? Stuff like that. He said that was the first evidence of you seeing that this is what he does. He says that he likes women, but he also likes men. And, when he would call Cassie to do because basically he said that he would call male escorts to come to the house to have relations with his woman Cassie, and then he would watch and get off to that. And what the bodyguard is saying is not only did he get off to that, but he also joined, and he was joining to have relations with the dude. Now all this is wild, and again, he said he got way more stories and way more evidence and all this other stuff in his book. But this is what I'm saying, man. Like, if you work for this dude and this is what you do, like, why are you? I just find that so weird, and I can't respect that. Like, as a man, like, why are you telling people business? That's weird. Now, with that being said, if this is all true, this is some wild stuff. And here's my thing. I don't know about the whole, him messing with guys and stuff like that, but the whole abusing Cassie and Kim Porter and stuff like that, I think there is some truth to that. And the reason why I think there's some truth to that is because that lawsuit, as fast as it came, it went the next day. Like, literally, she filed that. I think she filed it on a Monday. By Wednesday, that was gone. Lawsuit, like, null and dull and noid. Like, she got paid out quickly and everything. And she was like, oh, man, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. If she was lying about even some stuff of what she was alleging and stuff like that, why wouldn't Diddy go through with the lawsuit? It's not like, he's like Michael Jackson and stuff like that, where he's like super famous, he's on tour and making music and stuff like that. He got all the time in the world. I believe that because that lawsuit didn't go through and he paid for that, basically for her silence, there has to be some truth to that story. Has to be. And I believe that this bodyguard that's going to be doing this tell-all book, I think that half of it's going to be true and half of it's going to be kind of, he's going to stretch the truth in some of the things. And I think, I'm hoping that the whole LGBTQ having relations with man stuff I hope that's capped. But if it's not, hey, it definitely explains a lot, because this dude has said a lot of sus stuff, done a lot of sus things. And speaking of, before I even end this video, one thing that just super sus to me, and maybe the bodyguard might have a point, maybe telling the truth when it comes to this whole relations with man stuff, is 50 Cent told a story on an interview that is now resurfacing. And basically he said that when he was talking to Diddy, they were like eating, or were they eating? He said they were like chilling and stuff like that, and they were just talking. And Diddy was like, yeah, man, when are you and me gonna hang out? And he was like, what you mean hang out? He was like, yeah, it's just you and me hang out one-on-one. Let me take you shopping. And 50 Cent was like, what? Like, he was like, why would you? And he said, basically, that bothered his spirit. And I understood that, because I would feel the same way. Like, no, man, like, what do you talk? Take me shopping? Are you supposed to say it to a girl? Like, why would I? And Diddy went on Breakfast Club, and he was like, yeah, I did say that. He was like, he needed some clothes. Like basically he was trying to say it on like some player stuff, but that don't seem kind of play to me. Like, that's a little, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe both me and 50 Cent are overthinking it. But I'll tell you this. I'm 29 years old, and I never will offer any of my friends or any guy that I want to be friends with to be like, yeah, man, we should hang out and I'm gonna take you shopping. No, that's not gonna. No. I wouldn't even accept that, because honestly, if he buying me clothes and stuff like that, I would think he'd think that I owe him now. I ain't trying to owe nobody. I'm good. But how do y'all feel about this whole situation, man? But before y'all tell me how y'all feel about the situation, hit the bell notification so you guys are notified when I do videos. I try to drop videos every day. Sometimes I miss it. Y'all know I'm sleepy. I'm working. I'm doing all this stuff. So I'm doing a lot of stuff. As you can see, that's why my bed is out right now. But hit the bell notification so you guys are notified when I am doing videos. Also, tell me how you feel about this whole situation, about the Diddy, the bodyguard, all this 50 Cent. Leave in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like the video, or give it a thumbs down. Just let me know how you guys feel about the video. But please subscribe to the channel, all right? I will see y'all next time. All right.
Living, just enough. Living, just for the city. Living, just enough.